All right, so here today we do got some pretty exciting things that I want to jump into and sort of talk about. Now, again, let me make this clear. People are saying like in the comments, oh wait, go, listen, it's a summer update confirmed, which means let's go, no collab, we're saved. This is Netmarble, dude. you said, right? There is no June collab. It happened. Again, they are very unpredictable here. They can literally do anything. Remember, the funniest play they could ever make, which again, I doubt it. I'm just saying that it is possible, so please just be aware. The funniest play they can make is pull a soul leveling Arise. They cover that game, they make that game. They also publish it for another game that they do this, where they do summer collabs, where it's swimsuits summer collabs, and they collaborate with the IP and they do like swimsuits to call it a summer collab. They can do anything. They tasted money for soul leveling. They are unhinged right now. You never know. But most likely there shouldn't be a collab. With this information, maybe there is no collab and you should be happy. But who freaking knows? Let's jump into it. New to the channel, like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. Take a look. Here we go. So pretty much we got a bunch of leaks here. We'll start off first with this one. So pretty much Voldemort went speaking and he kind of like, so this is why I say like Voldemort doesn't know what the end banner is of the month. Otherwise he would have said it. He doesn't know it. So where we stand is we'll probably know about it if it goes off of normality, right? Saying it's normal entirely. You'll get it around the 21st, sadly. So you'll have to wait a decent amount of time. Because remember, when you should know about it is when Skadi drops. By that point, maybe teasers start on Friday if it's a festival. If it's a collaboration, teasers start on Sunday. But Voldemort always knows about it about 7 days prior. Starting from that point onwards, he starts to tease it. So you'll know again by that point. If he doesn't do teasers and he just straight up says it, well, it's not a collab. But he says this over here. Skadi's passive should be like, when a giant in your team uses an AoE attack, removes 1 debuff and increases your crit damage by 20%, which stacks about 4 times. And then over here, like it straight up says that apparently. I don't know. This is all I have for her passive. So it says pass, kind, target, apply, hero, group, use, attack, dispel, debuff, crit damage increase per. And it's 0 for the first stack. Max stack is 20. Effect value is 20. So the kind is for target. So pretty much reading that code, you can literally understand that that's the passive apparently. When a giant uses a AoE attack, so if a giant uses that, it removes 1 debuff and increases the crit damage by 20%, and that stacks up to a maximum of 4. So I don't know. Are you gonna run this on giant team, rather fairy giant team, right? That's kind of where your giant team is. That's up to you, but that's what that looks like over here. And then it says active when participating in battle participation, and then active for all content, and then again all content. So that's how this one works over here. So I don't know, Skadi. So anyway, Skadi you shouldn't pull for anyways. It's a 242. It'll come back on like a rerun. You just pull it then. But that's what it looks like. So is it anything enticing? You let me know down below. Who even uses giants, bro? Most of you don't. So most of you are skipping this peacefully and having fun. Most of you got milked because you are demon lovers. A lot of you love demons. So you guys pulled for Demon King and Demon King and MELI, Demon MELI, right? So that's your thing there. Beyond that, though, we also have this over here. So again, this is from Voldemort. Now this is from Lance. Remember, again, where's the image? Oh, so this is the full image. Did I show you everything? This is that, yeah. So this is from Lance over here. So keep in mind, again, we covered this before. Sallos is continuously being added to the file, so they are working on her. Whether or when they release her, we just don't know. They keep on doing it. Because back then, apparently, the Nightmare voice lines got leaked like 6/11. So that's when we thought, like, hey, no soul leveling collab in June. It's going to be Sallos. Didn't happen. They threw in the soul leveling collab. So now it can't. So Sallos theoretically couldn't have dropped last month, theoretically, just because they usually go for something at least a little more hyped. They did that. Now, August, they don't give a damn, right? If it's you know, off of precedent, it's a collaboration. But you did that in June. So it leaves you with, again, a collab they want to, or Sallos. Because back then, remember, they added the Sallos stuff there. Back then, they also added the Disaster Open Effect, which was the new Catastrophe Update thing, which we saw back then. That was 5/21. And then over here, we talked about this, like, back then. This was, remember that bugged thing? So we thought, like, oh, they have a transformation effect, right? Citri, where somebody there has a transformation effect. That's why Aaron and Camilla were bugged. Since then, nothing has happened, but apparently in the newest update, something did happen. Sallos was added to the files again. A buff icon found for icon buff resurrection nightmare has been added to the files along with the new update. It is possible that the big summer event will in fact be the catastrophe themed, and Sallos will be the unit. For info about Sallos over there, he has the beta leaks over there, and description of resurrect mechanic seems accurate with the beta leak. So where it stands is apparently yeah, they added the resurrection thing to the files again, which means they're continuously working on Sallos. So it would be the best time to drop it, because remember, if they don't drop it here, it just leaves you with September. Because again, September, I don't think you can do a collab because you're doing one in October, right? Guaranteed, because that's usually the end of the quarter or start of the next quarter. So they want to like make sure the end of the year has like god tier revenue. They love to do that. That's why October, November, and December are the most hyped updates, to make sure they can round out the year and tell investors, see, we kicked, you know, we won, we did good. So that's like sort of the thought process, if you were to say there. But yeah, the funniest part is when I was reading this chain of leaks in the 70th like the leaks court, pretty much, right? My third commented, yeah, like it was a funny comment, pretty much, but it was like, yeah, this TLDR, Sallos is the perfect one for summer, right? She looks exactly like a summer character would. I found it hilarious because it was similar last year. Like Sobnok, she could cut it. Sallos does not cut a summer update, bro. I don't know how they're considering this a summer update. Like, you could have picked anybody else and made a summer update out of that. Dude, Summer Camilla, that could have worked. Summer, we already kind of got Summer Roxy back then, but Summer Roxy again, that would have worked. Summer Sallos just does not compute, bro. Like the way she looks and everything, it's just like you would not get the summer vibe from her, but you do apparently, because it's like that's Netmarble's way of I guess making them worth it in some way. That's how they sold Sobnok as waifu, right? Because again, players in Care for Catastrophe, they sold waifu. So in this case, to do it again, I'm guessing they're selling waifu. That's why they waited on summer, apparently. That makes a lot of sense to me, but again, anything's possible. This is Netmarble. This could be your September update, and you know what you get this end of this month? A summer collab. Netmarble's done it like 10 times, actually. In all of their games, they've done it. They haven't just done it here yet, so they'll try something new, dude. You know, they're taking pages out of other game books as well, and a lot of games do that, where it's like they theme the update according to the holiday. Christmas collabs are a constant thing, and summer collabs are a constant thing, so don't put it past them, right? The second you do is the second you get cooked, all right? I'm standing by that, but Sallos is more likely, because again, she just continuously gets damn data. Just continuously gets it, so what are they working on this for, right? They're working on something, I guess, but yeah, again, new icon buff, resurrection nightmare. So she'll have some sort of resurrection thing, which if it's OC, if it's unknown, they have some sort of resurrected hell 2.0. Let's go. We love it. We love it. We love it. And then again, over here with Skadi, some sort of pretty much buff towards giants and such. Use an AoE attack, remove one debuff, and increase the crit damage by 20%. And that's it. Apparently that's it. So I hope there's more to that passive, but it's a 242 passive, so that's probably what it's worth, if anything. But yeah, take care, have fun. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and let me know. Do you care, or are you skipping? This pretty much, you know, could mean we're chill till October, so you can save gems, theoretically, right? Just don't pull for this. Save gems. You literally have a chance, so don't pull. But yeah, then again, people see waifu and then pull, so it's your decision. Take care, have fun.